Hey coaches, welcome back to the Coach Chip channel. Football Talk with Coach Chip. This is episode 14. Again, some of y'all may have caught that abomination yesterday. I told y'all before I'm not very techno savvy, so I'm going to do the best I can to get it right today. We're still talking power scheme. Going to look at a little more downhill power today. Here on episode 14, you can always reach me at siegel.chip@gmail.com. siegel.chip@gmail.com. I'm at Chip Siegel on Twitter, and I'm Chip Siegel on Facebook. Let's go ahead and get started. This new software that I have here is good for 15 minutes because it's free. All right, let's look at a little power right here, a little jet power, Q power. You see it opens right up, and we block it just like we talked about it in previous episodes 12 and 13. And you'll see what we do right here. We're going to get this backside guard wrapping. Okay, we're going to get a down, and a wrap right here, tight to that rump line. We talked about that. A lot of times it's going to be on this backside backer if you're jetting a lot, because this guy will be flying to jet, and that's when I really recommend that you run it. And we're going to get a kick over here with the H. You can't see him. All right, so let's see what we got right here. Here comes your jet fake. Snaps a little early. Went the time to see how the guy was flying out and come back in. That's good stuff. All right, up next. All right, again with a Q power. Boom. That tackle kind of gets blown up, but he stays with his block. And quarterback does a good job of dodging that. All right, here we go again. You got your jet right there. Now, this is after we changed it. If you notice, the H is out in a wing. It's going to roll back over. Boom, right here. The H doesn't even know that it's going to be a Q power. And that makes him try to sail. And watch this guy try to fight out. And he really doesn't block him for the power. But what the guy does, the guy's trying to keep him getting reached. The stand-up cat right here. Okay? A little slow-mo. There you go. All right, here again, this is going to be quarterback power. See the wrap right there. Go bounce that joker outside. If you got an athletic quarterback, I highly recommend this. I want to get to some of the downhill power. Here we go, jet power right here. Good job. You see right there, we're going pace. You can see down the bottom of the screen on the left. We're trying to tempo this thing up. And that jet action really spreads the defense out and makes it a little bit easier to gash them. Now here's a counter to the tailback off of it. Again, that jet action. Good job by that H wrapping, but then he didn't block us off. You just keep going. Nobody's there. Keep going. Find a safety. There's always somebody. All right, here again, this is going to be counter. Back to the right. There's your kick. We wound up getting a double kick because that linebacker fits up outside. That's a good job by the H. He sees him right there. Big old hole because he fits up too wide. And we did a good job of picking him up right there. Good job by the H. Okay, there's your counter again. That thing hit way back A-gap. It's a good job by the tail finding that thing. Notice we're going to get a down, down, back. Pull kick by the guard, just basic counter, and a wrap by the H. Right there. Again, another double kick because they're really trying to penetrate. Like I said, really good job by the tail. Okay, another counter to the tailback. Now this was 16 and 17. We went ahead and set him outside and kept it consistent to look like jet. We didn't have the H set in the B gap in a sniffer. We put him out there more like a wing. And it was a wider pull. That time the tailback bounces it. Kind of hard to argue with him when he scores a touchdown. But he should have kept that thing up in there. All right, another one right here. Watch this. Boom. And you got a little leakage, but notice it's late because of the jet action. Hits it right up the gut. Look at that. There you go. All right, now, some downhill stuff. Notice right off the bat, you won't see many of these. This is our Maverick motion. We call it Maverick. Maverick's a wild horse. I picked that up from a coach I worked with years and years ago. And pretty much what we teach the H, and you teach it to him after he already knows all the places he's supposed to line up. He knows all of his blocking. Then you teach him Maverick. And all Maverick tells him is this: line up anywhere you want to line up. Okay? Anywhere you want to line up, you can line up there. But, okay, be where you're supposed to be to make your block when the ball is snapped. Be where you're supposed to be when the ball is snapped to make your block. All right, let's go back to the very beginning of it. Now, what happened, we noticed in film study that they flipped the D end. And then we noticed the D end, this one was head and shoulders, this one right here was head and shoulders above this one right here. Okay? And so they would put the better of the two D ends to the strength. Well, this was 12th game of the season, and we were H dominant. We knew that. By the way, there's nothing wrong with tendencies as long as you know you have them, and you can go against them when you see somebody's figured them out. And so we were H heavy, so we were pretty confident on the first play of the game they were going to set this kid to the H, and they did. So we called power right, but put him in a left alignment, and I think he lines up outside the tackle. He does. He's in a wing alignment, and he is going to Maverick to this sniffer right here. Okay? And we get what we want. We get great angles for your down blocks, all that good stuff, and watch it. Make sure everybody's set quarterback, then bring him in motion. There's a little shuffle motion. Settle down, stay inside so you got a good angle on him. He should have stepped up one more step. Good job right there. Their linebacker fits up a little wide. Remember, always block that inside number of that linebacker on that wrap. Because if he goes wide, you're still good. But if he goes tight and you don't attack that inside number, he's going to come underneath you. You want to be on the rump line. You don't want to give that rump line to the linebacker. Okay? And he runs fast backwards too. Right here. See, he jumps out for some reason. Okay? That's just straight power. First play of the game. Second round of playoffs. Study that film, guys. Good. Look how tight he is. He's got it. Look at the guard. Watch the right guard. He's so tight to the down blocks, he actually puts his hands on the down blocks. And we teach that. Okay? He's going to come right here, get around those down blocks, and he's looking inside. Looking inside. Right there, what? See, he puts his hands right there on his tackle. Good. You know you're tight enough when you can do that. Attack the inside number. It's still bounced. That's good. Okay. Another downhill. Eventually we'll get into some counters, I believe. Okay. That's just straight power. No jet motion. You can do it with jet motion, but boom, right there. Does a good job by the H, torquing his hips. We also try to teach that. All right, well, here's what I'm talking about. Right there. Once you hit him, torque that hip, those hips toward the line of scrimmage. Because if you lose him in the backfield, After you've made contact, you lose him here. He's back here playing defense on grass, and we don't mind that. What we can't have happen is for you to hit him outside and him come inside right here and be in the hole. Okay, so what you want to do, you make that contact, you're trying for inside number on him as well. And when you make that contact, you need to torque those hips upfield toward the defense. Same thing we teach on the kick out block on the buck to the guard. But you want to do that to keep from losing him inside. So watch the H again. Step up, become a part of the line. Then look at this right there, torquing his hips. Let him go up the field. He's going to be on air, tackling grass. All right, a little bit deep. This tailback here loved to get deep, and he was good at it. And we'd coach it up, but in the course of a game, he's out there. Okay. Work your hips upfield, H. That DN right there was just happy to be out there. Okay, here we go. Power right again. Boom, work your hips upfield. There you go. So he blew him up, coach. No, he didn't. Guy didn't make the tackle. It's a pretty good combination of blocking right here, but just work your hips. See him work your hips inside. Go back to your H again. Right here. See that guy? Now he's going to come up, become part of the line, and he comes off this guy, and then he's going to torque those hips inside and upfield. Torque that left hip, in this case, is inside hip. All right, now wind up. We missed the nose. It was a pretty good combination to start with, but for some reason the guard came off of him when the center left him. And so we got lucky, and we hit it so hard and so fast we got lucky. Right there. That's a 9th grade tackle. He progressed, and he did a pretty good job by the time we got to the playoffs. You know, we were always short on linemen. Not many big boys go to that school. All right, again with downhill power. There you go. All right, power left. Watch it bounce. That guy came inside. H did a good job of washing him. And I really don't know if he did it on purpose or not, to be honest with you. Okay, power right again. He just gets a stalemate with him. The H gets a stalemate. Let's look at some of these other guys too. Are you right tackle going to block down? Nobody's there. He needs to go to that backside backer. You can see he's kind of, what do I do? What do I do? Backside backer's gone anyway. And we do a good job. But in a perfect world, here it is right here. This tackle is inside. So the guard's going to get him. All right. So the tackle's going to come right here, my right tackle. And then we're going to get our J block. And then we're going to get a wrap. We'll get a back block from the center. And then we're going to get the wrap right here, hit that funnel, and he'll wind up on the play side guy. In a perfect world. 24 is gone, though. There you go. We wind up with a bunch of folks on one guy right there. Well, all right, that's been episode 14 in the books, and that's been on power, and I think I got it right this time. We'll find out later, but be sure you subscribe, be sure you click like, and be sure you share this. This is so much fun. I'm having a blast. So until next time, and I think next time instead of X's and O's, we're going to talk some philosophy and things like that and just have a little talk. But until next time, keep on jetting and be elite. Thank y'all.